Hello everyone and welcome to my corner of the world. Today I have a really cheerful, bright card to share with you, which features the new in colours for the 2024-2026 catalogue. So each year Stampin' Up brings out some new colours. They call them in colours and they last for 2 years and then they retire. And so these are the new ones that we have. And I shared this with my ladies at my catalogue launch the other day. And I thought that it would be a lovely one to share with you as well. So the punch I've used is the modern hexagon, which has proved to be a very, very popular punch just recently. And I went ahead and I sort of pre-punched a bunch of pieces, making sure that I had like one of each colour and different designs. So the in colours have coordinating ribbons, inks, cardstock, and then these lovely papers. And so they come in 6x6, and you can see that they've got all lovely designs. So they're double-sided. And so there's basically 4 designs for each colour. And so I punched enough to be able to have different colours and different designs next to one another. So my starting point is a piece of basic black card, and it's 5 1/4 by 4. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay out my pieces so that there's no 2 patterns side by side and no 2 colors side by side. So let's see if we put this one here like that and that one, and if we put this one in the middle, and then we've got, okay, so we've got our main 5 there. And so I'm just going to line the bottoms up just a fraction above the edge of the card, and then we're just going to attach them with some liquid adhesive. Now you could go and use your preferred adhesive, maybe Stamp and Seal, whatever works for you. I prefer liquid, but that's just so I can just smoosh my piece around so that it doesn't, if I'm not happy with the position, then I can just gently maneuver it. So those are those 3 pieces down. And I always put my adhesive on the smallest piece of paper. So rather than put it on the black, I'm putting it on my decorative paper. And then that way I know that I'm not gonna have adhesive where I don't want it to be. So then I'm just gonna pop this here, and I'm just leaving a nice little border. I think I need this side, yeah. So I don't have 2 patterns the same. So a nice little border like that. And then I need to fill in some gaps. So I've got some extra pieces that I cut. So that's the, this one's called Peach Pie. So I've got 2 different patterns for Peach Pie. I've got a little scrap here of Shy Shamrock, which I'm going to put here because that's there, different pattern again. Let's see, this one is Pretty in Pink. This one up here is the Petunia Pop. And then this one is Pretty in Pink again. So those are all my gaps. I'm not worrying about these side pieces too much. They're there we go. Yep, that's just, it's not really, I'm not going to get bent out of shape by not having those side pieces. I am just going to cut this piece in half because I only need a little piece of it. There we go. There. And then this one, again, I can probably do with just cutting that in half and then just putting a little bit of adhesive there. And I'm just leaving that little margin. I can do the same with this one. So I could always use these pieces for another card. So I probably won't throw them away. And finally, if I just cut this one in half, finally, this little bit here, and just let that, move that up there. I think we're good to go. Right, so I'm just going to set that aside for a few minutes to let it dry while I go ahead and do my greeting. So let's clear the decks a little. So I'm using the Spotlight on Nature stamp set, and I'm just using Dear Friend and this lovely butterfly here, and I'm also going to be cutting it out with another new punch. Ooh, got a bit of overstamp. Okay, these new stamp pads are quite juicy. There, that's better. That is that bit. And I'm using my new favorite neutral, which is the basic beige. And when I've cut this out with this, and I can't for the life of me remember what this punch is called, forgive me, I will list it. And I'm just going to punch that out, and I'm just going to get that little butterfly, and I'm going to do, let's see what it looks like with, right, I'm going to use it stamped off. Yeah, just across there. And I'm also going to use it on my envelope. Let's pop it in the corner of my envelope, like that. And inside my card. So this is a basic white card base it's the thicker card, so it's nice and firm, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I have a fancy to just do a tiny little bit of sponging around the edge just to help define the edge. So I think we are on the final part of our card. So this has set up a little bit now, and I'm happy to get some scissors and I'm just going to trim those extra pieces off. Just using the black card to guide me. And they're sticky, so I've got to put them somewhere safe. There we go. There. I think we're good to go with that. And then a few dimensionals to just pop that up. We're not going to worry about ribbon because, well, you know I love ribbon, but you know there's a lot going on, lots of colours in this, so I think we're just going to leave the ribbon in the drawer today. And we've now got our greeting that we're going to add. Make sure it's the right way up, Cindy. Like that. And we're going to use a few of these iridescent faceted gems. They're just gorgeous. They really are lovely. So we're going to put one here, we're going to pop another here, and we'll pop another one up there. And there we have a gorgeous, multicoloured, bright and cheerful card. Well, I do hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, perhaps go ahead, give me a thumbs up. And if you don't already subscribe, perhaps you'll do that as well. If you've any comments or questions, you can pop them below the video, and I'll do my best to answer them. And I just want to thank you for choosing to join me today, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.